Welcome back, everyone. We're doing another fun episode of Indie Reads Aloud. We've seen a lot of children's book authors lately, which is tremendous fun for me because I'm a recovering 6-year-old. And today, Mark McCraw is back again with another book called Eli's Shenanigans. What number book is this for you now, Mark?
This is the 11th book.
11 books. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Um, Give us just a real quick recap of your background and your writing journey.
Okay, I started in 2021 writing. I had all these stories in my head. I'm a former elementary school teacher. I did a lot with daycare. I've done a lot with different things, even children, all the way since I was a teenager. I've been dealing with children. And so I felt like I had these stories and I had to get them out onto books and share them with the children and try to do some theme related books. And I really think the elementary schools appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I know parents of elementary school kids love it too because parents are always trying to find new ways to engage kids in reading. So,
Hmm.
absolutely. Um, Eli's Shenanigans. Eli is a 3-year-old. So tell us about where you got the story for I'm reading the show notes right now, and it says here Eli is known as a trash panda, wrecking ball, and sprinkle goblin.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Now, I could definitely see all of those qualities built into a 3-year-old. How does that manifest for you in this book?
Well, and we're going to share in the book about how it comes about, but those are some of the terms that we use for our 3-year-old grandson. It was actually made for him and his older brother who's telling the story. So it's from the brother's point of view.
That's really cool that you're able to translate your family experience into
Hmm.
your writing. It definitely makes it more of a touchstone for readers.
Yeah, he's a mess. That's why we called it Eli Shenanigans. I actually had somebody tell me one time that they did not know what the word shenanigans meant, so it was quite interesting. And it was a younger generation that I guess it's one of those terms that's seems to be a
It
boomer term. I don't know.
it's a grandparent word. It is. It's a grandparent word. All right, Mark, when you are ready, sir, you may share your screen and
Uh,
read aloud.
all righty, let's get started here. Eli Shenanigans. This book is dedicated. Can you see the screen?
Nope. Try
Okay.
sharing it again.
Okay, I guess it's not pulling up here.
Technology is so much fun.
Yeah, I know. Okay, it's not sharing for some reason. There we go. Yes, gotta love technology
There we
sometimes.
go.
Much better, much better.
Perfect.
Yes.
All
Techno
righty. Here we go.
techno All right,
Eli
Eli
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans by Mark H. McCraw. This book is dedicated to 3-year-old children with lots of energy. My name is John. I am 7 years old. My brother Eli is 3 years old. He gets on my nerves sometimes. Eli loves adventures. He's always on the move. Eli is like a road runner running everywhere. I do not know where he gets his energy. He could play forever. Eli thinks the couch in the living room is a trampoline. Eli drives me crazy a lot. Let me share our story with you. He has many nicknames. Eli likes to get into the trash, so we call him Trash Panda. So you ask, what is a trash panda? Well, raccoons are often called trash pandas because they rummage through trash cans. Other people have nicknames for Eli too. Some people call him Wrecking Ball. This is because he destroys everything. Can you tell me which is the same or different? Compare these pictures. Eli is always in trouble and makes a mess. He explores the refrigerator, cabinets, and fish tanks. When Eli sees the fish, he says, "Look at the ish," or fish. He likes fish. He loves to destroy, move things, and make big messes. Eli loves to play with the washing machine and dishwasher. He pushes all the buttons. If something lights up, makes noises, or moves, Eli loves it. He likes to turn lights on and off. Eli turns them on and off repeatedly. Eli messes with phones, writes on the walls with crayons, and breaks his toys. He likes to take the tires off his toy cars and put them in his mouth. Can a 3-year-old change a tire like this? No means no, except for Eli. Mom and Dad usually tell him not to bring more stuff out, but he still brings out one toy at a time until he has a bunch of toys out in the living room. Eli never picks the toys up or puts them away neatly in a box. Eli takes cans out of the lower cabinets one by one. He brings them to our mom in the living room. Eli loves sprinkles. He loves them so much that he plays with the sprinkles. Because he loves sprinkles, we call him Sprinkle Goblin. Eli will throw them on the kitchen floor, dining room, and living room. He makes a mess everywhere. So there he is with the sprinkles, ice cream sprinkles all over the floor. And connect the same picture. These are some ice cream connect pictures. One time, Eli threw sprinkles at me and they got in my ear. I had to go to the doctor to get them out. The doctor said he had seen nothing like it before. Eli loves to explore the refrigerator too by grabbing items. He loves to bring soy sauce and other bottles from the refrigerator to our mom. Eli likes oranges too. He got out an entire bag of oranges from the refrigerator. Nothing is off limits. Eli likes to sneak around for snacks. He thinks we do not see him. Most of the time, he has two food items in both hands, usually a snack in one hand. He changes the items all day long. Eli makes sure that both hands are full. We need a lock on the refrigerator and cabinets because of him. Do you think a lock or an alarm might work? Eli usually sits in the living room when he eats. You would call him a slow eater. Eli loves to take his time, eating a little bit here and a little bit there, but mostly he leaves his food around the living room. He also likes to throw his cup on the ground. Eli will try to drop his cup to see if you'll pick it up like it is a game. He loves to put the television remote in one hand and a controller in the other hand. He is smart and funny too. Eli loves to learn new words. He cannot say stop. Instead, he says fop. A new word he just learned was seriously, which is really seriously. When he says this, he puts his hands on his hips. That cracks me up. What is the opposite of serious? Funny. When Eli needs help, he says, "Helps me." I do not help him unless he asks. When he gets mad, he glares and frowns. He will stare at you without blinking his eyes. If mom tells him to put things away, Eli says mo for no. He says yes for no and no for yes. One time at the store, Eli picked up many toys from the shelf by putting them in several boxes. What do you think will happen next? Is it what you thought? When Dad finds out, he wants Eli to say sorry. When he finally gets tired, which takes a long time, he curls up with his stuffed animal, Blanket and Sassy, which he says for pacifier, as he calls it. Keeping up with Eli is a full-time job. Without a doubt, Eli keeps Mom, Dad, and me on our toes daily. So there's the family. Even though my brother causes chaos, Eli likes to climb on my back like he is a backpack. I'm glad to have a younger brother. I love Eli a lot. It will not be long before he gets big like me. Do you have a sibling? I bet they drive you crazy sometimes too. One thing is for sure, our family will never get bored with him. Eli surprises us every day. The end.
Fun. That was super cute. I remember some of those moments from my own son's 3-year-old years.
Oh, he's a
Very
mess.
relatable.
He's a mess. He's all over the place.
Yes, and next year he'll be in different places, so it'll be super fun.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He cracks me up. If you want to learn about life, sit down and talk to a 3-year-old.
Exactly.
They'll tell you everything you want to know about life.
So 11 books. What do you have coming out next?
I'm actually working on a fourth and fifth grade book right now, and in June, I'll be going to, let's see, I'm already working with an illustrator right now, and then I'll be working with another illustrator after June for one that'll be a little bit longer. It's a second grade book. And then in the fall, depending on how those two go, hope to work with a hybrid publisher on a book, so a military book. So I've been in talks with them, and hopefully that'll come about. So I'm hoping to have at least 3 books by the end of the year. Hopefully, that's my goal. And
That's a real ambitious program. I mean, that's a lot of work. I know because I've done children's books, so that's definitely a lot of work. I applaud you for taking on that kind of a commitment.
I appreciate it. I enjoy it. It's so much fun, and I've got some other stories in my brain, and I've been writing on some. I'm hoping to collaborate with another second grade teacher. I was a former second grade teacher, and we're also looking at forming a book together, and we've been coordinating on that. And so probably won't be until next year, but I'm hoping to do that, and I've been coordinating with her on different events and stuff like that.
So
On
you have lots of projects in the upcoming future here.
Yes, yes, yeah. I've been working with
Fantastic.
Mackenzie Fox and some other people on some
Yep.
different events.
She's lovely. I love her books as well.
Yeah, we were just at an
We've had her
event
on the
together.
program. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm glad you came out to read to us today. And when the next book comes out, let me know. We'll have you back on the program.
All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.